Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway. Slow bouncer to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Rognet Odor now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. He doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
To 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Minor into the windup. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And Judge is off and running. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Popped him up. Guzman over to his right. And the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on him. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. He's out. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Sin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
Aaron Hicks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Guzman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 is a fastball offered at and missed. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out. Back now from Arlington, about 20 miles.
Leading off protected, Catherine Robinson Carino.
First pitch on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Striding in, Ronald Guzman. But fastball inside, ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Guzman, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Throw won't get him.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. They'll take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. All even at 2-2. A full count for Odor at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
To first. A play at the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Standing in, Elvis Andrews. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 the count. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Line drive to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the... So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Luke Voigt. Minor gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fast. Ball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice.
Andrew McCutchen will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. In his career against Mike Minor, just a 1 for 9. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Voigt on second. Torres is over at first with 1 away. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast is straight away left as the Yankees move out in front here. It's now 3-2.
You can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. a home run there for Aaron Judge, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter,
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. First offering on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, here's Jurickson Profar. In there, and it's 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. 2-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1-2. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. First time up, he went down looking. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball called for strike 2. Up around the face. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air to center field. Gallo has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball one, no strike.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
A base hit in his first trip. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1-1 to Chirinos. Curveball that time, not even close. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end. Stepping into the box, Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Number 25.
In there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is under this one. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He did a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with Sir John. As a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike two. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Rognedodor now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Rognedodor becomes the first out of the inning. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Andujar moving to his left, and that retires the side. Rangers. Bartolo Colon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, 2 hits in 7 tries. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And it's 1-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. His past battles with Bartolo Colon. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Missed with a slider.
awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Andujar is off at first with 2 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Ned. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
The Yankees, number 53.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So stepping in, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in once again, Ronald Guzman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second.
Torres brings it in.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left, and it's now 5-3.
Well, we'll take a look at the pitch here, and you can see what they're trying to do. Tie him up inside. That pitch wasn't that bad, but credit to the man swinging the bat. He was able to turn on it and drive it out of here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The throw will go to third, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Aaron Judge will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he fouls this one off. Colon pauses. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sharp ground ball to third. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Giancarlo Stanton now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. As a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's set. Here it comes. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever. Throw
back to second, and that's a double play. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first down. Digging in, Rougned Odor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. Judge is there. 2 down. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
That's inside. 2-0. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's gone 2 for 8. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. Andujar's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Started that swing a bit too early. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Chu, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as they open it up to 8-3.
If this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Matt Bush answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. In now, Luke Boyd. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now it's 2-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 3-1. The 3-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres.
He swings and grounds it to short.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 8-3.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Adrian Beltre. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Pitch on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-3 is today's final. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance Lynn pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.